I thought I would share further something that happened yesterday. If you follow me, you would have seen me post a picture about summer yesterday because Ted wanted to go for a walk on the train tracks with the family. It's like a bucket list thing of his. So we went and we walked along the train tracks, and what I said yesterday was we got to this point where you had to walk on the bridge where it was a bridge going over the harbor, and it was really high up. And both Summer and I are scared of heights, but anyways, I was trying to get Summer to go and she was crying and she wouldn't go, so Ted said he would do it. And so he encouraged her, and miraculously she got on this bridge and she came back to me, and I hugged and cheered, and Ted went back to get the other kids, and I just kind of sat down with Summer on the train rail. And as we sat there, she started crying, I think because she was just overwhelmed with relief from the emotion of all of it. But I said, man, I love you, Summer. I said, I'm really proud of you. You were brave. And we looked down, and between her feet was this snow shaped in a perfect heart. And I pointed it out to her, and I said, look, Summer, I said, God is telling you he loves you too, and that he is proud of you. So anyways, that's the story I shared yesterday. But as we got up and walked back on the train tracks to go back to the car, she bent down because then she found this stone that looked like a heart, and she picked it up. So then I just started looking too. So the two of us were walking, and here I'm just kind of putting them up on the windowsill. But if you see, like, then we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and I'm going somewhere with this. Then we saw this one. And finally, we saw, oh gosh, this is really a reach, but yeah. Anyways, and so then we kept walking, and I had my head down, and she was ahead with Rafa. And I stopped, and I took out my camera to take a picture of just the rocks on the ground. And she said, Mama, what are you doing? And I took a picture, and I showed her what it was. I said, I wasn't really taking a picture of anything, just the rocks. And I said, but you know what's funny, Summer, is when we started looking for heart rocks, I said, it's amazing how many catch your eye and catch your attention because you start seeing hearts more. And I said to her, that's like God. When you start looking for God more every day, you start to see him more because you're actually looking for it. Sorry, my hand is shaking because it is freezing outside. But I just said you start to see God more when you look for him more. And anyways, we all got into the truck and we came home. And when we got home, this is our driveway. And now today it is snowing, so you can't see it. But yesterday there wasn't snow there. And so we haven't paved our driveway, so it's gravel. And so I got out of the truck, and I just stopped and I looked down, and Ted said, what are you doing? And I said, nothing. And I was looking at all the rocks on our driveway thinking, I've never walked here on our driveway looking for hearts in all of these rocks. They're home, and I'm on this driveway all the time, coming and going, and da-da-da-da-da, and you just don't think to look down and see it. And I thought about how often do I approach life that way, where I don't actually stop and look for God either. And sometimes I'm putting the phone down so I don't have the shivers. Sometimes being at home with your family, and I guess in our situation with the blended family, you can focus on the hardships and the things that are tough. And it's kind of like my driveway where I'm just so used to it, and I stop seeing where God's hand is in all of it. And maybe if I walked up and down my driveway more purposely and looking for a heart rock, I bet I didn't have to go to the train tracks to find that many heart rocks. I bet you there are a lot right here in my driveway. And sometimes I think that I need big grand experiences or exciting experiences or being struck by lightning to see God, or to see where his love is around me. But maybe there's a ton of love inside my home and a bunch of loving moments where God is showing himself right in our house right now while we're on lockdown with the same 6 people I'm around all the time. And so maybe we just need to approach this way. Like, you find in life what you look for. If I'm looking for heart rocks, there are going to be more rocks that look like hearts. And so maybe we need to spend our time looking at our day trying to find God more. And maybe we'd be surprised how much more we actually see him when we look at life through that lens. So I just thought I'd share that today. That's it. Have a good day.